Hi chums, right, dust collection at the lathe. Frank B asked me in the last video that I did about lifting the stuff with the vacuum, how do you collect the dust at the lathe? So I'm going to show that now, but there's another thing I need to address first. Ginger rootable. Ginger rootable, I have been trying to contact you for, well, a couple of weeks I suppose. You have asked me some questions and I have answered those questions, but I had to send you a private message to your inbox on YouTube because I can't answer you on the comments. You need to go to your comment settings and tick the box that allows anyone to comment on your comments or to respond to your comments. You'll find it under community. If you do a search on how do I let people answer my comments, there's lots of videos that show you what to do, but I can't actually answer you on my videos. I've sent you a few messages about questions you asked, so I hope you don't think I was ignoring you, because I have been trying to get in touch, but it's because of the way your settings are and this Google Plus thing, you have to allow me to actually answer you on the comments. But you asked, is this system of using the big vacuum easier than using a shop vac? Right, two different systems. The shop vac is low volume, high pressure. So you have a small amount of stuff getting sucked in very quickly. But the stuff, this system here is high volume, low pressure, so you've got a bigger amount of stuff getting sucked in more slowly. I would say that this system, the extractor system with the high volume, low pressure, is more efficient at cleaning up. It lifts a bigger volume of stuff in the same time that a shop vac would. A shop vac's good for getting in round nooks and crannies and doing some cleaning up in awkward areas where you can get the nozzle in. But this thing here will lift up a huge amount of stuff at one go, and it would be quicker to use that for this type of cleaning on a floor or around the lathe than a shop vac. Okay, you can also improve your shop vac by making a shop vac by making a drop box like I have done here, and let the stuff go into that. It keeps the suction high on the shop vac because it's not getting filled up. But I'll show you what I do here. I've got on the back of my lathe, I've got one of these. Okay, this is a chicken nugget box from a local fast food shop or chippy, and chicken nuggets, whatever chicken nuggets are, they come in these boxes and they're just a good size, and I'll show you now why. I'm going to turn you around to the lathe here, okay? I'm going to do a wee sort of a spin round and give you a sort of a bit of a tour of what's going where, okay? So there we've got the cyclone over there, okay, with the bag on top of it and the suction down below here. And then on here we've got the blue barrel here that is sucking all the stuff up in there, and that's where all the stuff's dropping into. There's the cone, the stuff's falling down, and then this line here that's going in, that's sucking the stuff in. So this time this is going from the cone and then down the back of the lathe and around to that catcher there. It's basically what you're trying to create here to collect dust is a low pressure area behind the lathe, because air will always move from high pressure to low pressure. So what you're doing is you're creating low pressure behind the lathe. The air will move in there and bring the dust with it. That's how the system works. It's not that the dust is getting sucked in, the air is getting sucked in and it's got the dust on it. So, and you'll find some people put a fan behind their lathe, behind them, to help blow the air in through here, you know. This is a little bit of pine. This is not by my work. This is part of a table, or an old table that my mate gave me, and he gave me the legs just for practicing, you know. So I took those. I'm going to sand that now to let you see how this works. All that is just the chicken nugget thing. On the back of it then, on the back of it there is another one of these pickups for some sort of tool. I don't know what it's for. And then we've got the thing coming off that. What I've done then is on the bottom of it then, you can see there I've made a sort of a very sort of, what do you call that, through together thing. it's just basically a space here for that to ride on a piece of wood, but I'll show you that in a minute, okay? So we'll do this bit first, we'll get the thing actually going, okay? Right, so if you give me a second here, I'll just turn the machine on. So if you're wearing headphones, maybe you want to turn them down a bit now, okay? Well, most of you said this wasn't very noisy. Right, so we've got our vacuum on, and then we want our speed. We've got a bit of speed, and then we'll just start sanding now. And as you can see, the stuff is getting dragged down into the hole there. Now, the reason that I have put, see that? That's the reason you put a piece of a drain, that's an outside drain for a rain gutter. And I just put that in there with some tape to hold it, because in case you let go of your stuff, it means it just gets stuck on that, but it doesn't end up inside the vacuum. Like you end up with a whole bucket full of sawdust, you know. But as you can see, it drags the stuff in very effectively. And what I've noticed here is, using it is, the workshop says very clean. So, well, not very clean, a lot cleaner than it was. Now, when I'm doing this, especially yew and stuff, walnut and stuff, I would also use as dust mask as well. I use this thing here. I'll just get it out and show you. You look like Darth Vader when you put this on. That there. I would wear that. It's a big filter, goes right round from side to side, and it's got like a respirator type thing on it, and it's brilliant because you've got a great big surface area to catch the stuff, you know. So some of the woods I would wear that while I was sanding. In fact, I would generally wear it when I'm doing any sanding now, you know, because it's so comfortable. I don't even realise I've got it on. So you can think you've got the principle now that sucks the stuff in there. So we'll just turn everything off here. So what I've done here, in order to get that thing in position, what I've done is I'm going to take the camera off here just to show you what's going on. Okay, let's see, that's just off now. I'll just move this tripod. Right. So what you've got there is you've got your big mouth, I suppose, and then underneath it here you've got a plank. Okay, that's the plank there. That's running along the back of the lathe, and as you can see, that allows this, that allows the thing to move up and down as you require. So anywhere I'm sanding, I can move this up along the lathe, and it's just held on the lathe with 2 G clamps from the inside, just holding that. So that's not attached to the lathe, other than just been cramped onto it, you know, or clamped onto it. So but that plank, that board, it's a 4 by 1/2 or 3/4 inch melamine board. It used to be a shelf, I think. And as you can see, it's all real rough stuff thrown together. But those are the sort of things that last forever, you know. So I'll just lift this out and show you what I'm talking about there. You can see there, the way this is just attached underneath to hold the box. And the hose is attached onto the back. And if you come down here, you've just got a little sort of that little sort of area there that rides on the plank to allow it to ride up and down. Okay, so then putting it on the plank, I'll then try and show you this. So there's it there. So it just goes onto the plank like that, and that's it. Oops, it's hard to reach it. That's it in position, and you can work away. But it's much easier to work that from the front. As you can see there, I can just move it up and down as I require. It wrong. I'm in the wrong position to do it, so I'm making it look more awkward. But that's basically it, you know. So that's how it works. So I think I'll turn this round without wrecking the place. So that's basically it, folks, and I hope that was useful for you, Frank. And what do you call it? I keep forgetting this other person's name, and that's why I had to write it down. And I've lost it now. Oh yeah, here we are. Ginger Rootable. I hope you get that setting thing sorted out, because it means I'll be able to answer you. And if you look in your inbox, you'll notice that any questions you've asked, I've answered. I answer every comment that I get, and especially questions, because I feel it's very important that we share information, and that if someone asks a question, I think it's really important to get an answer. If I can't give you an answer, I'll try and get you onto somebody who can. Okay, so there you are, folks. That's it. Any more questions about the lathe, about the setup for this, I'll be glad to tell you. There are a series of videos on my channel about how I built the Cyclone, so that might answer questions for you as well. Okay, all the best now. I'll fire this up now. Bye bye.